Morning, guys. This seems like it was the easiest way because for some reason it's not letting me upload the videos right now. I don't know what the hell's YouTube's doing. It's been acting weird. So I picked up a new holster for my green PL1 here, CZ PL1. Love this gun. And it was mentioned on one of the channels I follow, 1776 or Bust. You may be aware of his channel, may not. Pretty cool guy. He's out in New York, so good to kind of support guys that are kind of local to New England at least. And he did a whole bunch of holster recommendation videos last month. So I decided I needed a dedicated holster for my PL1s. Yes, I have more than one. And I went with Midatlanticholsters. So here you go. Not too shabby. Overall, I'm really happy. $30 shipped. I had it in a week. So I can't really complain about that. Seems to be well made. Clip definitely is not coming off your belt. I like how it's got a built-in shelf here on the bottom of the clip, so it can't pop off your belt without some really significant tugging, and I doubt even then it would come off. The only problem I had with it was that I ended up having to Dremel, I'll bring it up to here, right here, because it stuck way out too far, and it rubbed. It was pretty damn uncomfortable just after a couple hours, so I did a little Dremel work to it, brought it in, so let me put the PL1 in here so you can see it. Brought it almost flush with the mag release. Took me 2 minutes, no big deal. And the retention on it's great. I have no problems with that at all. And for $30, I'm not going to complain. So if you're looking for cheap, reasonable quality Kydex holsters, check out Mid-Atlantic. I think they still have that sale going, and it was pretty much like $30 for all their holsters, which is a really good deal. Because even locally here, I've got people that make holsters locally, and they want $50 to $75 for a Kydex holster. Granted, some of them are really nice, like dual layer Kydex holsters and shit. So that was pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll have to wear it a little bit to see how I like after I Dremeled on it. But Saturday, if you know anything about me, I'm a CZ whore. I am. I'll admit that. I've always said if I found a CZ, as soon as I found a CZ P10C optics ready model, I'd buy it. Well, I did. Found this Saturday at one of my local shops, and I was in there last weekend, and he was playing around on his distributor website, seeing what was available. He's like, "Oh, these guys got one P10C optics ready model available." I'm like, "Dude, get it." I'm like, "You should get that for the shop because people are hunting for those damn things." Now, I didn't personally think that I'd have a chance to get to them during the week, so I figured it would get snapped up right away, but lo and behold, Saturday, it was still on the shelf, and it had been there for like 3-4 days. So, new toy. Well, not toy, but new gun. Now, I have no experience with pistol-mounted optics, so if any of you do, let me know what you like, and I'll see if I can get a mounting plate for this, because you have to buy a separate mounting plate. But I do want to run an optic on it, because bad eyes. I've already been looking around to see if there's suppressor-ready height sights, aftermarket or from CZ available. I know they're out there. This thing is pretty good. I have a Gen 1 that this has the swappable mag release, which is pretty nice. It's definitely much easier to eject a mag. I haven't had a chance to shoot it because I was on call yesterday and I got called out for work. It definitely seems like it has a slightly better trigger than the Gen 1s. It also has the, I don't know how well this will show up, but it's got a tritium front sight and a blacked out rear, which is different than the original PO1s. I definitely like it better than the original sights. It almost feels like that the slide lock, slide release is tighter to the frame because it is a bitch to drop a mat. I mean, it works fine. It's pretty tight though. Like I said, I haven't shot it though, but it's pretty damn near impossible. Granted, it's an empty mag, and I know they say it's supposed to be hard to drop it on an empty mag, but I had to put significant pressure on that. I have done it with a loaded mag, and it is easier. These are the new mags with the dual cuts. So unfortunately, my other mags will not work in this gun at the moment. Now, I believe CZ Custom, for $10 a pop, will cut your mags to make them work in this gun. And I'm probably going to end up shipping them out and having them do that. It looks like they also brought the trigger a little bit lower to the trigger guard. And because people were complaining on the Gen 1s about it pinching their finger, which I never had an issue with. My other one, I put 10,000 rounds through. I shot the shit out of it, and it has not had a single failure. So I paid basically retail price for this because, well, I wanted it, and it was available, and really didn't care about trying to get a deal on it. The other thing I have noticed is, and it's, I don't know if anybody else has noticed it with any of the P10F or the P10S or one of the new Cs, but with this non-ambi slide release, it seems like the mag actually goes to the side where you, whatever side your mag button is on, it seems like the mag actually is on that side of the mag well. It's like it's off center a little bit. I don't know if that's particular to the design. I'll show you here what I'm talking about. See that? Now, this is the non-mag release side, so mag release side. So it's definitely got some movement there. I don't know how I feel about that. It is what it is. If it doesn't affect function, I don't care. But I was actually kind of surprised that he got it because a lot of people were saying those were unobtainium. So, new gun. I know I've seen a few of the F models available around me, no problems. I haven't seen any of the S, and this is the first C model I've seen until yesterday, which I went to another local shop and they had one of these sitting on the shelf. I was like, shit, it was $30 cheaper. Oh well. But I've been playing with it for a few days. I've taken it apart, re-greased it. Looks to be good. I don't think the finish on the barrel is quite as good because you can see that wear. I haven't even shot the gun and it's got wear on the barrel hood. So I don't think that's as good of a coating. Excuse me. I don't think it's as good of a coating as they put on the Gen 1 barrels. But if they're the identical barrels, I'm just going to swap them. Because, like I said, I've got 10,000 rounds through my other barrel, and it has maybe about that amount of wear on the top of the hood. So I got to finish getting ready for work today, guys. This just seemed like it was the easiest way to get a video done made.